KSA ends up actually losing his mech for it. They did manage to get the hack. And what I mentioned is hard for Titans to actually execute on the back line because they're going to get hacked, they're going to get dynamited, they're going to just get destroyed by the Hog. It's exactly what Janu did there, kind of walking forward, punishing Shockwave for playing so aggressive like we mentioned before. A very quick flip. The Titans only managed to get...
They maybe switch to dive because you can exploit Vancouver's dive by just abusing and picking on Wolf and Cardinal.
Okay, this is why the Merciers run here. No, you do get picked early. You can instantly go for the res. Oh, Shockwave didn't stand a chance. He couldn't even like strafe in the air to get away. Oh man, topology of that point there is just horrible to go against the whole Hog. Beautiful sleep too, finishes off the Tracer. Nano booster onto Shredlock, but look at how much problem he's in space, but they've still got to worry about Decay. Throws in the grab, gets a one-man. Bob ends up taking out Shockwave as well. Primal Rage going to save Shredlock for the time being, and he takes out Aim God, leaving enough space for Karkar to get the Resurrection on Shockwave, but still, Washington Justice are controlling the point, and with Stitch just existing, just being alive, Hex, there's not really much the Vancouver Titans can do, because they're investing so much to try and kill Aim God and Arc.
Well, they're there. The dive has no targets for Vancouver.
Yeah, the EMP was good as well. Tuba set that one up perfectly. The Titans are blown away by the whole Hog. Shredlock ends up going down as well. And that really should be it. I mean, you'll be able to get back to the point, sure, with Shockwave. He's almost got himself above too, but Dalton falling is disaster. Titans, again, managed to cap the point first, although a hack onto Shredlock's going to be good. A hook in two, and Decay finished him off. Look at all the assists. That's pretty much everybody, apart from Stitch, in that kill feed for that kill. And God gets resurrected as well. So now the Justice can basically do what they did before. Just wait for these hacks, wait for the Titans to try and contest the point, and then end up finding the hook and the kills. Decay gets nanoed as well. 70+ charge also. They're not going to want to touch him. In fact, they're just going to back off of the point. And unfortunately, Shockwave's bought, but doesn't actually land on it, so he wasn't even contesting.
Well, now Stitch is able to take the high ground here. He's able to take out his opposing number. That means there's almost no threats on him as long as they can account for Dalton. The grab is in early.
Oh, Dalton misses Pulse as well. That was a perfect grab, and Janu almost with the one shot there. He's got no charge at Bay. Like, he's going to need to find something. He does find Janu, but the blow grenade from Rolf actually landed on the back of Shredlock, so he couldn't really do anything. Shredlock then gets naded. He used the whole Hog, but a little bit better damage coming out from Stitch and Tuba. That nade was so key for Rolf to hit, but it actually landed on the back of one of his tanks. And now Justice sitting at 70+%. They're pretty back as well as that nano onto Decay. They're not going to want to mess with him. A grab into the back and a perfect hook as well from Janu to save Decay from Shredlock. The EMP is here. The Titans, not quite so much. The EMP lands, it's all over, everybody dies, and the Titans are going to get wiped. The Justice are going to claim the first map. Force Stitch away. Two people on the point.
I mean, they forced the Tracer out, which means that dive's not going to work. If the Tracer's leaving as the Winston's coming in, they're two ships passing each other in the night, and they get no coordinated damage done. It might be enough for these tanks of Vancouver to do something, but they're both very low. Rolf is sitting alone, just hitting heals from a hidden position. Tuba.
I think Tuba's Translocator actually got destroyed there. It must have done, otherwise he would have definitely gone for the recall. There's Janu with the nano. He finds, oh, KSA, yeah, you don't stand a chance, unfortunately, not against a nano Hog with a hook. And they are able to just control the point for the time being. However, Titans have managed to find at least one tick. Look at the damage. The hook. Whole Hog's still available for him, though, and he's going to unleash it. Rolf and Dalton ends up going down, and Shockwave's having a very tough time actually getting an angle on people. He at least sent Bob to point, and they find two ticks. Now he's able to, as soon as the Justice are just kind of forced out from that little alcove, they were able to get onto the point, and now Shockwave can take over the game. The Dynamite's raining from above, or on the ground in this case, and now this should just be the slow bleed. Decay is forced out away from his support, but he does actually get nanoed. I take it back. That's a whole lot of damage and a whole lot of HP for Decay. He's tracking the Mercy through the air as well. He's going to be able to get another kill. That's 4, almost making it 5 as Dalton eventually finishes him off, but he's going to get cleaned up nonetheless. Tuba's ult charge here too. He can definitely earn a...
Nice.
Oh my goodness, that was a good stick. Okay, this should be done surely, unless Decay just pops off again. Stitch's bomb ends up going down. Dalton chased away as Aim God ends up getting rezzed as Arc did pop the wings, but all the meanwhile, the rest of his team weren't getting healed, so it was just up to Vancouver there. He hasn't got the EMP just yet. Decay has got nano too. Oh dear, he needs to save himself. He's at 100% charge just permanently. He's in a lot of trouble, but both supports keeping him alive, but not for long. Shredlock blocking a lot of those heals, I can imagine, by just standing in front of him. Resurrection onto Stitch, but would it matter? I mean, Vancouver right now have tanks on the point. They have the self-destruct as well. AimGod trying to scurry around, trying to escape from the self-destruct. He does just that, but they're still chasing them down. There's not really much room there they had to work with, so they do manage to cap. 2 minutes and 40 seconds for the Titans, looking on to third. So this should be a nice little defense here for the Justice, as Titans really now have only got one tank to work with. KSA ends up getting taken out by Decay, and Decay finds Shockwave as well.
Vancouver has also committed everything that they have to this. There's a Primal in here, there's a Valkyrie in here, but they're going to have to go scurrying home in under a minute for their push to come through. I don't think Decay has dropped below 95% in energy like this entire game.
No.
Every time we're on him, he's glowing like an overamped Christmas tree, and he's just...
He's absolutely ginormous, though. The Titans, every single one of them, apart from Shockwave, is already in spawn, got EMP'd. Someone is touching, though. Okay, thank goodness. It was Dalton who managed to make it to the payload in time to cause OT and potentially force a C9, but it ain't happening, unfortunately. I like this changeover from Shockwave to Widow, but it's going to mean absolutely nothing, as the EMP from Tuba was just trying to deal with Decay, and they're managing to fend off for the time being, but he's 30 HP. Waves goodbye to the Titans as he manages to get the mega health pack. Shredlock in the back. Gets naded, however, does have the Primal Rage, and he's going to town. No matter how hard Decay is trying to carry, unfortunately, the backline is left alone.
Decay to stay alive. When he wakes up from his nap, they're going to go.
Oh, Shockwave's dead. If Shockwave got hooked as well, which I can imagine he did, there's no way you're going to be able to res that at all. Nano boost on to Shockwaves, jumps to the front line to try and peel for his Diva. Wasn't quite so lucky, and this is looking very much like the Vancouver attack. We've got about 30 seconds remaining. They claim the last 33, but that pulse one would have been good if it landed, but unfortunately, there was a little sidestep there from AimGod. Optic gets sent out by Shockwave. Again, Decay throwing in these solo grabs. I mean, if you're finding one, it's good enough, especially if it's a tank. Oh, the double shot wasn't quite there for Janu. He needs to reload. The Resurrection did go through, but it shouldn't matter. Look at that damage. And Tuba as well. Wow, what a snap. There's an EMP from onto Dalton, Shredlock, and KSA. That's point 2. It's gone. No more Titans. And Hex, I spoke about it before. Look how many meters they need. 57 to gain match point in the series. It's not even the whole way either, mind you. He's Primal Rage too. So he's basically a free ult charge. Pulse Bomb on the side of the wall ends up killing Janu as he was purple. A nade onto Dalton, who has to be rather careful now, but just no fear at all. Ends up killing off AimGod with the help of Shockwave. Still in a disastrous situation though, because I'm looking at Decay and I'm looking at his ult charge and his charge of his Zarya gun. Yeah, it's about 90%. Yeah, he's got grab. Shockwave goes down. Self-destruct doesn't find too much, and KSA falls. They managed to create the space and res Shockwave, but they still got a mix with Decay on point. He's now trying to put himself in the back line. The Graviton Surge. Oh, he finds 2 this time. Rob, goodbye. Shockwave is gone. Justice using the whole hog to blow everybody away from the point as well. And that's going to be it. Match point.
They collapse onto the opposing supports. We'll get KSA though, so that's all the cleanse down now for Vancouver.
Yeah, this is not good at all. Now they can just basically walk forwards. I mean, you're against the wind. Just like that. They literally just walk forwards, hook, roll, and kill him. Like, there's not really much you can do. They get the res off, luckily enough. Dalton still kills Decay too, and a Transcendence is being forced from the Vancouver Titans as well into this. I mean, right at this very moment in time, you're attacking to an EMP. So yeah, Shredlock dives in, and you die. This has been what Justice have wanted to do. They just try and find picks with Decay, Janu, and Stitch, and if they can't do that, they just wait for Titans to jump on them, and then Tuba just EMPs them.
Yeah, they had complete too.
Oh, he gets trapped by the bubble, are you kidding me? And then Titans just grab a Surge Decay in the front line. He doesn't end up actually getting Nano, but Shockwave just clicking heads, man. He's already claimed 2 kills. They do end up resurrecting AimGod, and now it's Shockwave with not really much of a front line to hide around. He pops the site, so knows where everybody is, but Justice have made the best of a worse situation. They managed to put themselves on the point and almost gave it a tick as well. And Decay's on the high ground. Oh, not where you want to be though. Can he just bunny hop to safety? Yes, he can. Straight. Does Shockwave and Rob end up going down too? It looks so good for the Titans. Shockwave killed them, and they also made Decay lose the grab. Tuba kills Karkar, and now the ball for the stall. Titans have the Transcendence, but can they actually get back to the point in time? 2 ticks have been secured. Rolf gets body blocked. Oh, disaster. That's no way. Okay, Engel goes down. Up with the res. I think Ark's getting pressured. No, you can see him in the side. He's going to go for the res, and he's going to be able to get it off, but he's taking a whole bunch of damage. Kaka can't follow up the team right now as he is hacked, but you don't need to. Dalton's there. Decay and him got to end up going down, and that will be, first point is going to Titans.
Doesn't look like they're going to first hold this, so now he gets 2.
Oh no, the Transcendence. Rolf knew it was happening. He used the Transcendence just in time, but Sherlock unfortunately doesn't end up paying for it. Oh my goodness. Well, that's it. All ults thrown in the left corner of the room. That Transcendence was perfectly timed to counter the EMP and heal everybody up. Primal Rage off, there you go, instantly. Dalton pretty low too, as Tuber ends up killing him, but with Aim God falling off the map, there's a lot less healing now available for the Justice. KSA throws in the grab. He managed to find Decay, but the Nano actually went off just in time. Aim God must have sent that out just before he got launched off of the map. Means Decay can stay alive, plus he can charge the Graviton Surge as well. KSA at least gets resurrected from the chaos of it all, but another beautiful grab from Decay. That's a 3-man, and that's going to be the hold from Titans. There's no way you're going to be able to win this one now. Decay, once again, just comes up. Tuber got launched into the air when he was invisible. There's the Dynamite thrown out too. John trying to keep himself alive. Stitch finds a kill onto Shockwave, but they're already down 2. Make that another one, actually. KSA ends up going down. Johnny was on the side with the Nano Boost, keeping everybody at bay and just keeping himself alive as well. Graviton Surge comes out again. Transcendence to match. Janu finally ends up going down, and Decay receives a grab to the face of his own, but still not falling. And he kills KSA as well. Rolfsgame jumps on too. A double kill for Decay, and somehow he stays alive yet again, even though grab is thrown at him every damaging ability in the world. On this serve, to find a kill onto Arg, but can't quite make it work. There's KSA going down. Trello tagged as well. Shockwave at least finds one, but I think that's going to be it. Decay with the Nano. Nothing's going to stop him now. Rolf is history. The Titans clamoring at life. They need to be able to touch this point, but Shockwave just trying as he might. He kills Aim God as well. Someone needs to deal with him. Dalton finds R2, but the Graviton Surge from Decay is going to be good enough. OT is here. The Wrecking Ball for Stall, but that should just be it. They only needed 33%. The Vancouver Titans are going to go down and out.